name is Celeste, and I'm so excited to be at Virtual Pinecrest 2020 with you guys, and I'm especially excited to see all your beautiful faces. I miss them so much. So, the verse I'm using for my Bible study today is John 11, verses 25 and 26. Jesus said to her, "I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die. And whoever lives by believing in me will never die." Do you believe this? So, my theme for this Bible study was interrupting death. And I chose this verse because it's not your usual Easter resurrection story. And even though it's short, it has a lot of meaning to it. This verse shows me how Jesus gave people a meaning to not only life, but to death. I was talking to my pastor about the theme interrupting death and what that statement really means. When you hear the term interrupting, you think that something has to stop in order for it to be interrupted. And in this context, the mysterious and dark idea of death in general is being stopped. Jesus was the one who interrupted death and all its shadows. Through his resurrection, he became the bridge to make sure we humans on earth have eternal life. People talk about death all the time nowadays, and it's just like a casual conversation piece that you hear day to day. And it seems like no one is afraid of death anymore. But I still wonder to myself, how did talking about death become so easy and nonchalant? This might not be the only reason, because since over time people generally become numb to scary things, but I believe that for a lot of people, even if just in the back of our minds, it's because Jesus' resurrection destroyed the power of death. Before his death and resurrection, there were only two things that could happen to you after you passed away: heaven or hell. And if you didn't live a perfect life, well, you're not going to heaven. But when Jesus was resurrected, he basically stomped on the notion that death is the end-all be-all, and he took away the weight of dying. Throughout our lives now, we're not worried about what will happen to us after death. It's not a thing we spend time pondering on every day, because we know in our hearts only better things are to come after death. Life is the opposite of death, but with Jesus, death is life. This verse brings to light for me that Jesus is here for us, all the beautiful creatures on this planet. He did everything in his earthly life for us, and because we believe in him and believe in God, we live eternally, and our spirits will never die. That's it. Miss you guys. Have a great day.